So it's amazing, man. Being in the game for a little while, I come across a bevy of different types of artists, all genres of artists, man. And Rod, you Rod a broker first and foremost, man. Rod a broker, you came in. You've been in the music game and pushing your love, right? Because that's what it is. A lot of times people get into the game and it's fad oriented. You know what I mean? You get in it for a moment, and if it doesn't work, you get frustrated and say F it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've seen you from a child, literally, grow up. Right now, how do you feel about just the art, the culture of music right now?
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. Since, like, I'm a late '80s baby, early '90s baby.
Yeah.
And like, I've been listening to hip hop since I was like 5 and shit.
Mm-hmm,
so like, I'm a student of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So like, from what I know for a fact, the game is easier for artists to be successful. So with that being said, it's like, I feel like the hip hop business as a whole is just a better business.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And as far as like the talent or whatever, it's so many different types of rappers and shit. It's just fun, man. Like, hip hop is fun now. Like, I feel like sometimes dudes, get away with a lot of bullshit as far as like talent wise, and I feel like there's no real gatekeepers in hip hop right now.
Right.
So niggas just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I love the game, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like what I see. I like that there's so many people taking care of their families from this shit, and so many people benefiting from this shit. Right.
So now, because you use keywords, gatekeeper. I think that what happens is when we as a I'm in a different whole new era, whole different era, and I remember that there was artist development. At this point, there's this sporadic everything. You know what I mean? How have you maintained a level of strategically moving? Do you have a strong team behind you? Is it just you that try to move strategically, or do you listen to a team?
Well, it depends what you think of as a strong team. Because if you're thinking about numbers, no, I don't have a strong team in numbers. But I do have a strong team in the sense of people that care about me, and people that love what I do, maybe even more than me. You know what I'm saying? And they know my potential. So they constantly giving me that extra push that I need to keep going.
Right.
But on top of that, I'm a student of the game, like I said, so I'm always watching, I'm always learning. So being that I'm always open to learn, I always learn new things, and I know how to adapt to whatever's going on, whatever the beats is, the sounds, whatever.
So who are some? Give me three artists from that 90s era that sort of help you create your lane.
Shit. Damn, I got more than 3, but
give me 3.
I'm gonna give you 3. I gotta go with Nas. I gotta go with Jay. I gotta go with Big. Cause I feel like them dudes, like, I gotta put Pac in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Cause before there was even a Jay Nas came before a lot of them dudes, but like when you look at Big and Pac, their impact on the culture was like so crazy. You know what I mean? I grew up listening to them dudes. Them dudes was different.
Right.
They died for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they like the prophets of this shit.
Right. Now I want current times. Give me 3 that may not inspire you, but they may motivate you in the sense that they keep you going. You can vibe off of them. Because now once again, it's a myriad of different types of sounds.
Right.
Give me 3.
You talking about like late 2000s?
Yeah.
Late 2000s. I like a lot of the trap rappers. Like, I like a lot of them hustling, talking niggas.
Okay.
Like, talking about hustling and shit.
All right, but give me them.
So I like I like Gucci Mane.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I just like that nigga grind.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man.
Uh-oh.
Gucci.
Don't force your hand now. We can come back to it. I didn't mean to stump you, but let's, So
I like Jeezy too.
Okay.
I like the trap niggas. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Who else? Gucci, Jeezy. Shit, I would have to say my last pick. I'm gonna have to come back.
All right. And I say that, I think even hearing them too, it's more. I'm not taking away from the fact that they can't lyrically put out great songs, but I think I'm hearing also the hustle behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not the fact that they may talk about things that I'm not saying that they do, but their hustle, their consistency. Are we looking at that?
You gotta think like if you go on Tidal, right? Because I got Tidal, right? That's the streaming app that I fuck with.
Right.
And you go on like a nigga like Gucci Mane under his shit, he got like 40 tapes, bro.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like E40. E40 got like 33 tapes.
Right.
These niggas ain't never been signed to no label, no shit like that. They just putting this shit out they self and they grinding this shit they self. Those are niggas I respect the most.
Right. So
they doing their own thing.
So they create a blueprint for you.
Yeah, they workhorses, man.
So give me Scholarkammitti. Talk to me about it.
Scholarkammitti. Alright, well, I caught a little case, whatever. I did some time. And shit.
Yeah. We know
like
that.
6 years.
Right.
Before I did that.
And how long you been home?
I've been home a year.
Okay.
So before I caught my bid, I had Black Fan. And it was a crew of us. We was all rapping. We went to high school together. We grew up together. You know what I mean? A bunch of guys. You know what I mean? We had a little studio up in Harlem and shit on Esplanade Gardens. That's where I'm from. We had the studio and shit. We was recording. We was doing our thing. But then I caught my bid. So when I came home, I had the Street Scholars. My little bro. Shout out Dimes at I Am Dimes. You know what I'm saying? That's my little bro. Now,
right.
If you see me performing, the light-skinned tall nigga that's always with me, that's him.
So now we see how it was formulated. Coming home, man, a lot of times I'm roaming techless on who I have sit here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you came home, man, and I spoke to you. Remember speaking to you, and of course, a lot of times I hear some of the same mantra. This is what they're gonna, and I'm not saying maintaining the level of just being home. I'm talking about music-wise.
Right.
You came home and you remained consistent. I know that in the in-between times it was a process of trying to.
It still is.
Keep level-headed. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you remain level-headed. But then hearing the struggles, I like the fact that at the end of the day there was two teams that were able to put their heads together and say, you know what, we're gonna come together and we're gonna move as a force.
Right.
Now I know that was a process. I know it was a process. You know what? But you stayed consistent, man. And I know that in that in between time, the fight, the frustration, because now you look at it and you're saying, how is it that this guy, and not to be hateful in a sense, you know what I mean? But you see a lot and you're saying, but why? You know what I mean? Yeah. Seeing those and hearing those, did it inspire you to want to keep moving forward?
Yeah, because you gotta think, right? Like, the more you keep moving, like, it's like this. If you even study anybody that's successful in life or whatever, you come to the realization that the higher you go, the more moves you make, the more people move as well.
Right.
Like, they either gonna move with you or move away. And I've been going through that shit. Like, I've been going through the losing friends. Know what I mean? Just over petty shit, small shit, but it's small shit that could lead to some big shit. Right. So you like, yo, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep pushing.
So, the frustration and everything, but I'm saying it inspired you, And if you look at, if you go back to now, speaking of team, now you sort of rid yourself of some of these individuals that may have been thorns, Yeah. And you playing from a distance, high, cool. I love you.
You wish them the best.
Yeah, right.
You don't never want to wish the worst for nobody.
Right, of course.
That should take too much energy. I remember a dude told me, he said, yo, hating somebody take too much energy from you. So you don't never want to wish nobody no type of bad luck or anything. You want everybody to succeed, but at the end of the day, everybody don't see things the way you see things.
Clearly.
They don't move the way you move. So it's like it's separation, you know.
Right.
But and that inspires me because it's like now I know even more that I gotta succeed, because if I don't, then dudes would be like, I told you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you wasn't going to be shit. You know what I mean? So you got to be like, nah, man, I'm going to prove y'all wrong, man. I'm going to do something. I'm going to make something happen. I'm going to give back, you know?
There you go. Tell me about the first mixtape you put out. Which was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I put Chip on My Shoulder out in August. Basically, Chip on My Shoulder was basically how I felt at the time. You know, like I said, before I caught my case, whatever, I was doing my thing, but I wasn't focused on the hip hop as I should be, as I am now. And me coming home and seeing all these dudes that's doing their thing now that really wasn't, I'm not coming at nobody, but dudes wasn't doing nothing when I was home. I didn't see these dudes. So now I come home and I see these dudes and I see where they at. I'm like, damn. Like now I gotta play catch up. Now I'm the dude in the back. So I gotta run faster. You know, so Chip on My Shoulder was basically how I felt at the time. It was like, I feel like I got a chip on my shoulder, and that's how I'm rapping. I'm telling my feelings, and from track 1 all the way to track 15, 16, that's what I'm giving you. But I'm giving you, you know, different swags. I'm giving you shit while I'm talking about the ladies, you know, shit while I'm in the club talking about that, talking about, I mean, my hard times, my good times. I'm giving you everything that's going on in my life. I'm not leaving nothing out, you know? And that's basically what that tape is about.
Was it original music?
Yeah, most of it was original beats. I took some beats from like tight beats and shit like that. I use whatever I can get my hands on. You know, if the beat hot and the dude make it off a spoon and a fork, I'ma use it. You know, like
right.
I gotta get music. As long as I got beats, I'ma keep working. That's how I look at it.
How was the response? Did you, because you know now you put out music, you know, it's been a while, you've been home for a little while, you're trying to get a feel of what's going on, you know, but you also tell yourself, you know, I still want to have, I'm still young, I still want to have the recent sound, right, but I still also want to be raw, you know what I mean, raw and broke. I just don't want to sell my soul just to put out.
And you don't want to jump on the waves.
Right. So how was that fight for you putting out this album?
Like I had to be me. And the beats that I chose, I just spoke to the beats, and I just stuck to the blueprint. Cause like I said, I'm a student of the game. So when I study the game and I study dudes' albums and how they do their albums, I take all that shit, put it in one pot, and do my thing just like that. So all I did was I just basically stuck to the script of how I do my music. And it's not like it was my first tape. So
but it's been a minute.
It's been so long since I put a tape out. So the response from the tape was basically like everybody was like, "Yo, how the fuck you do this shit? Like, how you just adapt?" You know what I'm saying? And what it was yo, I never stopped writing. I never stopped writing. You know, this is probably the longest I've been without writing because I'm about to put another tape. Right. And I'm already done with it, so it's like I ain't been writing as much, and I've been moving around, but I always write. I'm always got ideas in my brain. Yo, my brain just keeps going, keeps going, man. So the response was like everybody was just like yo, be like, this dude still got it. Like he still could rap. He still, cause you know, like certain dudes, they come back and you be like, yo, damn son, like where your swag, man? Where your whole, like you fucked up. You know what I mean? Yo.
So let me ask you this now. You know, with social network being what it is, you know, you have a wide arena for people to respond negatively, people to respond truthfully, and people just to respond. Do you pay attention to that? Did you, when you put this out, were there some people that were just like, did you get?
Yeah.
And did you find some truth in some of the things that they said regarding certain songs?
Well, I never really got a real, how can I say, educated opinion. And what I mean by that is I never got somebody that really said like, like somebody that did it and somebody that made moves on that level and really made something happen. Nobody like that never really came to me and said, yo, I think you should.
Okay.
So everybody that based, like, if a person did have something to say, I took it like you was a naysayer.
Right,
like, yeah, you got something to say, but my shit better than your shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like, whatever.
Right.
You know, but that's basically how I took that.
Right. Now moving forward, your new mixtape album, when are you planning to drop it?
Well, oh yeah, I got the God Knows Best tape, the GKB tape. I'm trying to drop it like March, April.
Okay.
Like late March, early April. I gotta do some vids. You know, I want to promote it more.
Of course.
I want to get it out there more. I want more people to hear it. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like a local thing. So I gotta, you know, I'm putting my best foot forward to make that tape heard by everyone. So, you know, people could feel what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of good things, man.
Right. Now the title itself, God Knows Best.
Yeah.
I mean, that speaks volumes. Why God knows best?
Well, cause I don't know shit. All I know is how to do what I do.
Right.
But everything is about, at the end of the day, like, I'm not on some like I'm a Muslim. I'm not not on some extra like holier than thou.
Right. No, I get it.
I'm just being real. Like, yo, God knows best. Like, I don't know it all. So.
But so here's the thing. I'm getting clarity on this, right? Because, you know, in this day and age, one more again, people are frowned at all the time. Oh man, he get ready to preach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So of course the world would like to know, you know, are you coming from that aspect, or is the fact that, listen, he does know best.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the aspect I'm basically coming through. I'm keeping it real. I'm still keeping it street. I'm not switching up on you. I'm not going to church on Sundays on you or every song. Like, I'm just keeping it real. I'm giving y'all the ghetto gospel. Like, I'm giving y'all the ghetto Quran, like how 50 said. Like, I'm letting y'all know, like, the shit I've been going through, the real shit. Like, the concrete shit.
Okay.
I'm not sugarcoating nothing.
Will it be a compilation? You know, will you have a slew of different artists on there?
Yeah, definitely. Like,
but it's your team.
It's my team. Like, I didn't grab nobody outside of my team or anything like that. Everybody that's on the tape with me, been through the struggle with me, grew up with me, seen me grow up. You know, that's how I'm working right now. I just want everything to be home base, and I do want to work with other artists in the future. But, you know, I just want all that to be natural. I don't want nothing generic. If I work with another artist, I want us to be in the studio together. I want us to build. I want to fill you out. I want to know what type of person you are. You know, I don't want to just be doing shit with anybody.
No, I get it. Is there any specific producers that you sort of came across that you feel that you can grow with, that you're dealing with on this new album coming out?
Like, I got a couple dudes, like maybe 3 or 4 dudes that since I like got to that point where I could really make a song and stuff like that, I got a couple dudes that been with me for years.
Okay.
And they beats is ridiculous, and they done produced for a lot of people. Like, they done did songs for niggas that's up there.
Right.
The Caliphate.
Right.
Live and Direct. My man, the infamous Amadeus.
Okay.
You know, my man Heath. He called himself Heat Rock.
Okay.
The Riches. That's what they call themselves. I've been working with them dudes for so long.
There you go.
And then I got other dudes hitting me up, throwing me beats every other day, just throwing me beats.
So
and
people
shit.
paying attention. You like where it's at right now.
Yeah.
You like where it's at.
I got a whole bunch of beats, man. If you want to buy a beat from me, man, I can throw you a beat.
Well, but the greater thing about that is the fact that people are paying attention. You know what I mean? Where, you know, people, you know, it's a good thing to know that you can put your music out there. And I know that you're real meticulous on how you do what you do, or you put yourself out there, or you promote. But when people start calling and saying that they want to work with you, that's a greater thing, because it's, once again, awareness is a plus.
Right.
Awareness is a plus. I'm not saying that you'll put your vocals with anyone. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the fact that people are paying attention is a greater thing.
Right.
I want to get back to Scholarkammitti. I mean, you're a man, you're a worldly young man. where else do you want to go with Scholarkammitti? I mean, because now we got the overall of music. Give me some other business ventures that you would like to officially delve into.
Well, we basically made Scholarkammitti an actual company.
Okay.
So we just incorporated it, and we about to get into the clothing thing.
Okay.
You know, that's definitely one thing I want to get into. I want to get into movies.
Okay.
You know, I want to get into anything that's entertainment wise. Like, I got a bunch of dudes that work out. Cause I work out. You know, so I want to get into that.
Right.
You know, I want to get into all the things that we do on a regular basis that we could make something happen off of it. I want to get into it. You know, whatever, like real estate, whatever.
Okay.
You know, I want to get into it.
So
you take a risk.
Right. Taking risks is a beautiful thing. That's what keeps it going.
Right.
I'm glad that you were able to, you know, just specify, you know, things outside of just music in itself. You know what I mean? Is there anything else that you want to get the world? Because we're going to get some balls, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, you know, you can always get the balls. But, yeah, man, Scholarkammitti, Rob the Broker.
Why Rob the Broker?
Oh, well, I went through a phase, man. Like, I went through different phases of, I'm going to go back to the prison shit. I don't want to keep going back to this shit, but I was there for so long. I went through so much shit in there, so I'm going to go back to that. I went through different names and different phases. You know, I was formerly known as Felon Behind Bars. I had to drop that because that shit was like, it was like one of them names where you live up to that name and now that's who you are. Like if you name yourself Murder or Killer or whatever, and then you gotta catch a body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
It's just one of them names that was just real crazy. So I had to leave that shit alone. I had to grow out of that shit. So, you know, my name is Rashid, so everybody call me Ra or She, whatever the case may be. So the Ra part was already there. But then I started getting into reading Robert Kiyosaki books and reading all types of different business books and things of that nature, entrepreneur books, and taking entrepreneurship classes, and you know what I mean, just studying that realm, like that type of business. And you know, I was like, yo, I'm Ra the Broker, like, you know what I mean? I just was like, I'm the broker, like, because I feel like I'm a hustler at the end of the day. Like, I'm the dude. I could be the middleman and the dude making sure both sides spending money so I can make my money. You know what I mean? Because you know that's like what a broker is. A broker.
Let's bridge that gap, man.
Yeah, let's bridge the gap. I'm the dude that do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just took that as a metaphor of me bridging the gap in music and me just, you know, being a broker of music. You know, selling music, and that's where the broker part came in. So it just came in as Ra the Broker.
Give me some balls, man.
Woo! I say, yo, incarcerated Sosa, yours truly, Ra the Broker, running these streets drove me loca. My clique like Illuminati. I can give you a job if you, Tommy, catch 22 bodies. Bring me all they heads back. You know, I'm palming the leg. Jury ran an arm in the leg. Touch it, lose an arm and a leg. Rappers claim they bringing New York back. And then want to get paid for a verse, that whole thought whack. I refund lyrics, I brought it back. Got these niggas like, damn, I wish I would have thought of that. My mind is one of a kind, like the animals in Noah's Ark. My flow is sharp. Rappers coming up short, Napoleon Bonaparte. I make you say uncle like I boned your aunt. Chrome tear your dome apart. Me, I can't condone your art. No cosign. SK a gold mine. Rhymes come out the dirt, sorta like I grow mine. You got guns, we got guns too. You ain't nothing but a finish line I'ma run through. Wanna battle for cash and see who's Sun Tzu? You wanna see who Ip Man? Hold my city up like a kickstand. All day I flip grams, we can split it, fam. All I need is a slice. But I'ma take it in double. I'm from Harlem, so I'm making it bubble. Throwing 38 in the bubble. 40 belows, hard cold like 40 below. For 60 cash, shorty a blow. Coke price switching up, remember 40 was low? Times change, my shit define pain. I'm always spit like a camel. Eating good with my robbers and vandals. Kings in New York don't rock sandals. All we do is bust our guns and cop ammo. Rock clothes, look flea and pop shows. Rock hoes when I'm spitting the verse. Plus the connect is my man, so I'm getting to work. It's all about who get who first. I'm OT with it. Every bar be dope, I'm OD with it. I'm from the zoo, I'm ODB with it. Ben's all kitted, it's looking live on Linux. Guess who behind it? Neck full of diamonds. You looking like a deer in a den full of lions. Plus I keep a scale when I'm buying, a fiend to sniff it. If it's me against y'all, then your team is timid. That's how I'm on it. Fuck every single song if we ain't on it. And you show a dub if we ain't performing. Nigga.